Yeah, that looks right.
Okay.
Okay. So is it recording or?
Yeah, it's going.
Okay. So yeah, if you could just introduce yourself and say, I guess, what disorder you're suffering from.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I am a sophomore nursing student here, and I am suffering from anxiety disorders.
Okay. So when was the first time you thought that something might not be right, that you had something beyond a general fear or sadness?
Probably around middle school, because that's when you start to branch out, but I didn't branch out. It's, you kind of lose your elementary school friends, and you have to try to make new ones because you're going into a school full of students you've never met before, and your friends from elementary school kind of branch up on their own too, and they don't want to hang out with you because they've found themselves, and you're a little different from all of them, and you're nerdier, and they're popular kids. So I guess that's when I first started to realize it.
So, and that's like the earliest memory you have of feeling that way? Okay.
Going into middle school.
Yes. So what inspired you to seek help, if you have?
I haven't sought help because it's kind of, I gotta go deal with that.
Okay.
Can you not do that? Please. I'm alright.
Right.
I'll break the door.
So anyway, the question was, you said you hadn't.
No, I have not, because it sort of remedies itself. But it's one of those things that comes back once in a while, and you just have to remove yourself from the situation and wait till it subsides.
Who are the people you can count on?
Well, in high school it was my close friends, but in college, not everybody goes to the same school. And half my friends are either in other states, or one moved to the Philippines, which is awesome, because the 13-hour time difference definitely is great. Yeah, and then my girlfriend, of course.
Okay.
But I don't like to rely on her too much, because she gets overwhelmed with her own Ivy League college crap and that kind of thing. She's got her own anxiety to deal with.
Have you been to therapy?
No, I had thought about it at one point, last year when I went through some personal relationship things, but they subsided, and I found outlets for my, anxiety and energy.
Do you take medication?
No.
Did your disorder get better or worse as you aged?
It's kind of like a roller coaster. Going into college, it was bad. My first day, I was late to anatomy. I couldn't find a parking spot. I don't know where I was going. So that was just like, I called my aunt, I can't do college, I can't do it. It's not for me. And then I found a parking spot, obviously, and I was like 10 minutes late. And the teacher didn't even take attendance. I'm like, oh, I was like, okay, I can do this.
I have that moment every day.
Exactly. I'm just like, oh, great, I'm late again. But then it'll, when it's exam season and like finals and midterms, it peaks and then it goes down again.
Have you ever had an anxiety attack, panic attack, major depressive episode, or mania?
I've had panic attacks and depressive episodes. The worst panic attack so far was in chemistry class, because the teacher couldn't teach, A, and B, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm not good at chemistry, because it's math, and I don't do math. And I was just like sitting there, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know what this is. What am I doing? This is not good.
I have to ask, have you ever been suicidal?
No.
Okay. Do you experience somatic or physical symptoms for your disorder?
Yeah, it just makes you tired all the time, and you feel like your heart racing at times too, where you're just like, why do I feel like this? I didn't run up some stairs or something. I'm just sitting here. I shouldn't be feeling like this.
Have you been bullied, harassed, or faced discrimination based on your disorder?
No, not based on my disorder.
What is the most important thing your disorder is preventing you from doing?
Branching out, definitely. Meeting people, getting involved in things with people I don't know and trying to make friends. Even being an RA was difficult at first because I wasn't, I didn't communicate with people. I had to put myself out there, and it's gotten easier as I've gone along, so.
What is the hardest thing you've ever had to do?
College so far, because you're an adult now. You have to deal with your own stuff. You have to make your own appointments, make your own schedules. No one holds your hand. You got to do it, or you just fail. It's up on you.
What are you most proud of?
Surviving so far. I'm in the honors track. I've stayed on the dean's list, except for last semester because of chemistry. But I've been pretty successful. Keep my average above a 3 somehow. Miracle. no.
Do you feel people have an understanding of anxiety and mood disorders?
I feel like some do. Definitely not all, because some people just say you're doing it for attention, that it's not an actual thing, and that just get over it. But I feel like lately it's gotten better, at least, with more media exposure and saying that it's an actual thing and it needs treatment.
What do people understand least about mental health disorders?
How to help, I think. I think a lot of the problems on college campuses, like suicides and depression,
Take it.
are caused over there, are caused by people not knowing the signs and the symptoms and how to reach out and help. They kind of remove themselves from the situation instead of reaching out.
How could anxiety and mood disorders be accommodated in school and the workplace?
I think a more individualized academic timeline is a good thing too, and not forcing someone to graduate in 4 years before you cut off their scholarships, because people don't work the same way. People need more time, less time. I just think they make it impossible to stick to this cement, pathway of do this, do this, do this, do this. If you don't do this, you're not graduating in 4 years. Sorry, we're not paying for you anymore.
What is the one thing you would most like to see change?
I'd like to see more representation in the media, because most shows are heteronormative white people dealing with their, oh, I forgot my lunch at work today. Honey, bring me another one. Something stupid like that, or oh, I got friend-zoned by a girl. Oh, my life's over. You need more real life situations with characters who are based on real people, not just this figurehead of the American white family.
What is the happiest you've ever been? Is there a specific memory that stands out as feeling completely content or free from stress?
Probably when I was with my marching band in Disneyland. It's just, you can't be stressed in Disney World. It's expensive, you don't have any money left, but it's happy. There's people smiling all around you. You can't be sad, even if you're dying and it's hot and you're tired. You see a little kid run up to their favorite Disney character, and you're like, oh, I want to do that. So there's no way to be stressed in Disney World.
Do you think there is a cure for anxiety and mood disorders, and would you say you beat your disorder?
I don't say there's a cure. It's not really a medically, you pinpoint one little cause from it, because you'd have to cut out basically everybody around you and be a hermit. It would probably cause even more anxiety, because then you're like, why am I cutting myself off? I think there's treatment that's effective, behavioral therapy, and getting the right people to surround yourself with, but I would say I beat it. I say I got a good hold on it, that I've kind of got it under control, because something could happen. I could fail my next test, and then everything goes nuts. So.
Okay, I think that's it, in case, unless I'm missing something, because these are in a random order, so. Yeah, I think that's it, okay.
Alright,
Thanks.
cool. No problem.